Hi guys, this is the Innovative Minds Tutor. In this video, we are going to work with center theorem. Yes, remember that in our previous video we did work out the proof of angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, right? Yes, here we are practicing. We are putting this into practice. If you are new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Let's do the right thing. Let's grow the community. 1, 2, 3. Let's subscribe. Thank you. We are growing. The community is growing. Keep sharing. Without wasting time, let's get to today's video. Right, guys. A center theorem, especially the one that says an angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, will come in 3 formats. It can be in this diagram. Remember that the angle at the center, it is the one that is twice. If it's x here, definitely here it will be twice at the circumference. It is twice at the center, not at the circumference. The one that is at the circumference, it's half. So remember, angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Very important to note. Similarly, even here, the angle at the center is twice the one that is at the circumference. Similarly, even in this diagram, it's the same method, the same teachings actually. From angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Right. Remember that the one that is twice, it is the angle at the center. So let's put this into practice. In the diagram below, determine the values of V, W, X, Y, and Z. Right. Okay, without wasting time, we need to find W first. We can see that W, it's the angle at the center. So anyway, it's twice the angle at the circumference, meaning that this one that is at the circumference one is 150. So meaning that this one will be twice. So the one that is at the circumference. So meaning that in other words, W will be 2 times 150. 2 times 150. So what is that? 2 times 150 is 300. So we are going to have 300 degrees. Reason, remember when you're writing the reason, it's angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. I'll just say at the circum. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Right. Okay. So already we know that here it's 300. So how do we get V? V, guys, it's a reflex angle. We can see from here AVB. We can see that it forms a reflex angle. So reflex angle is an angle between 180 and 360. So meaning that to get V, we are going to say 360 minus 300 minus this angle here. So what are we going to get? We are going to say V is equals to 360 subtracted by 300. So V will be 60 degrees. Right. Reason, angles around the point. Angles around PT, around the point. So it forms a reflex angle. That's why we separated by 360. Right. Hope you are winning. Hope you are winning. Right. So now we are going to look at, we have already found VW, and what is left, it's X. To get to X, remember that V, it's dating. V is the angle at the center here. When you compare with X, it's the angle of the center and it's twice the angle at the circumference. So making X, since V it's 60 degrees and X is at the circumference. Remember that the angle at the circumference, it's not twice. It is half the one that is at the center. Since V is at the center, so we are going to divide by 2. So meaning that X will be half. We are going to say 60 divided by 2. So 60 divided by 2, what is that? 60 divided by 2, that's 30 degrees. So the same reason, angle at the center is twice angle at circumference. Okay, hope you are winning. So already, guys, we have dealt with VWX. What is left? It's Y and Z. Right, let's go to the second diagram. Okay, the second diagram, guys, we are given that OA and PB are parallel. When they are parallel lines, guys, you need to remember that parallel lines, we think of what? We think of far, corresponding, alternate, and co-interior. So what we could see there, it's that P will be equal to 27 degrees. What's the reason of saying that? Let's put this into practice. P is equals to, let me just write it here. P is equals to 27 degrees. Reason will be alternate. So here will be 27 degrees. Reason will be alternate angles. So they form, we can see that it forms a Z there. There's a Z, so it forms a Z shape. So that makes P to be equal to 27 degrees. Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Remember that alternate angles are equal. So what's the reason? It is because OA, as I've stated when we start, OA, it's parallel to what? To BP. Right. Already we can see that P is 27 and it's an angle at the circumference. Remember that the angle at the circumference, it's half the one, it's half compared to the one that is at the center, because the one that is at the center is twice. So this diagram, it's similar to this. Remember here, it's twice the one that is at the circumference. So similarly, even Y will be twice. So we are going to say Y will be equal to 2 times 27. So that makes it 54 degrees. Reason, angle, angle at the center is twice angle at the circum. Okay, right, so we already saw that this is 54 degrees. Y is 54 degrees. So we are not done, guys. What are we still looking for? There's a missing Z. We can also see that there's a missing Z. So remember that this is alternate to this, so meaning that 54 will be equal to this Z. So in other words, Y will be equal to Z, in which they are equal to each other, in which they are equal to 54 degrees. The reason will be the same as this. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So that's how you can work out the second theorem of a center theorem, which states angle at the center is twice the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Note the angle that is twice, it is the one that is at the center, but the one that is at the circumference, it's half. Hope you find this video useful. As we are going and going, after this video we are entering another types of theorems, which is cyclic quad. Hope, guys, you are learning, and as we are preparing for term 2 as well as the other terms, because geometry will be examinable term 2 and the remaining terms. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Remember, we